I just found out that Chicago Heights police just lost a good officer, Gary Hibbs, star number 102. He lost his life today. He lost his life today because he suffered a heart attack from fighting a domestic battery suspect. He tried to take the guy into custody, from what I'm hearing, and lost his life. He went into a medical problem. I believe it was a cardiac problem, and ended up going to the hospital, where he then succumbed from his injuries sustained in that. I remember going to the ILETA conference with him, Chief Brian Smith, George Hillman, and a couple other folks. We went to the ILETA conference in St. Louis. I remember him. He was teaching with Brian Smith at the Metropolitan Police Self-Defense Institute. He's a range master, firearms instructor, SWAT operator, SWAT leader, actually, with the South Suburban Emergency Response Team. And from all accounts, a great guy. A great guy. And he lost his life. Domestic battery call. Trying to help someone else against someone alleged to have caused bodily harm against another person. This is the risk. This is the risk that comes with the job. You got so many people that got negative things to say about the police, and don't get me wrong, the police is in need of reform, but so is the community too. These are people who are not forced to become police officers. These are people who signed up for the job. And regardless of whatever kind of isms you can allege that they have and or display, we are not exempt from those same isms that we display amongst each other. But when you call 911 and you're looking for somebody to respond to your place, and he responds with the intention to only help, only to lose his life. Can we say that something in this situation could have perhaps been done differently? Could we say something in that situation perhaps could have been done differently? Could we say something in that situation perhaps been done differently, but look at a person like this and say, you know what? Let's not condemn them all. Let's not condemn them all. Let's have an honest conversation that needs to occur between the community, within the community, and in the police department too. Because when the shit hits the fan, regardless of what side you're on, when things happen, tragedy begins to galvanize us. 9/11, we all found out that we're vulnerable, that we're Americans. This past pandemic, in the beginning, everybody is in one accord. Let's stay together. We're all in. When you call 911 and you have the inability to defend yourself, just hope you have a person, honorable, respectful, and by all accounts, a nice guy like Gary Hibbs, star 102 of the Chicago Heights Police Department, who lost his life today and made the ultimate sacrifice because someone called 911 and wanted someone to help them ward off a person who was alleged to try to harm them. Chicago Heights police just lost a fantastic person. And I don't care what you say about me being what you allege as a police apologist or whatever, unless you've walked in the shoes of people who volunteer to deal with your shit that you can't handle yourself, you will never know. You will never know what it's like to be loved and be missed and be unappreciated. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Gary Hibbs and the Chicago Heights, Illinois Police Department. This is Instructor Mike, and you've been trained. Follow me on Facebook at Mike Brown or Instructor Mike. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Yes Mike Said It. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Instructor Mike. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. You all stay safe.